Hi, my friends. This is a short video that is building your core foundational skills in Pilates. You're using your trunk and your hips to build stability and connection with your limbs. And so if anything hurts, please leave it out. You can always skip an exercise and wait for the next one. Oftentimes, as you build your strength, then you can add these exercises back in. I will be giving some modifications, but all in all, you just want to protect your own body when you're working from home. So we're going to start by getting down on the mat, and we do that a couple of ways. We want to try to not use our hands. So one way, if you have the flexibility in your hips, knees, and ankles, you can just squat all the way down, tuck your tail, and have a light seat. If that's not available for you, then you're going to take one foot behind you into a lunge, drop that knee, kickstand your shin, and then slowly lower down. If either of those don't work for you, please get down onto the mat using your hands. Take your feet together, knees together, squeeze your legs together so that we start to develop an awareness of your midline. Grabbing onto the backs of the legs, you're going to hold with your hands firmly. Use your stomach to pull your tailbone under you, tucking your tail. And those of you who practice with me will understand that you're pointing your V forward. As you roll down, have a firm grip on your hands. Push your feet into the mat. We're building this sense of grounding and opposition as you pull your stomach muscles away from your thighs, down towards the mat. Look into your stomach. See if it wants to push out. If it does, draw in deeper and come back up. You're gonna know how far to go if your stomach starts to push outward. We're starting to build that deep core strength from the inside out. Draw the navel in and up and start to roll back. See if you can get the sacrum on the mat. Tailbone under, strong arms. You're trying to pull your arms straight with your stomach. Exhale to come back forward. Inhale, rolling back. Exhale, forward. If your feet lift, again, that's your range. Don't go any further than that. Start to build your core strength to lower you gently onto the mat. And then coming back up. One more time. Deep stomach, tailbone pulling in, under. And then this time, walk your hands down the back of your legs and lay all the way down on the mat. Feet come as close to your bottom as you can get them. And then you're gonna reverse that curve. So you have a triangle shape in your pelvis. Your hip bones and your pubic bone make a triangle. And you want that V shape to be level. So if your pubic bone or your fingers are pointing up towards the ceiling, you are gonna flatten your back and you're in a tuck position or a C curve. If you let your V or your fingers point down towards the mat, you're arching your back and you're having a sway back. So see if you can find just where your V is nice and level. Keep your hips steady. Pull your stomach muscles in towards the mat. See if you can keep your pelvis pointing straight as you draw your stomach muscles in and up. Therein is the beginning of that deep opposition. And just exhale, relax that effort. As you inhale, you're gonna pull the stomach muscles in and up. And then stay here for the exhale, trying to flatten your back onto the mat. Inhale one more time, just drawing your air deeply into your chest, the back of your ribs, and then as you exhale, pull the stomach muscles in and up. Good. Now as you inhale, raise your arms up towards the ceiling and exhale your arms back over your head. See if you can keep your back on the mat. That requires you to soften the rib cage that's right above at the bottom of your ribs. If you're tight in the front of your chest, it will make your back want to arch. So we're learning to connect our top of our powerhouse and our lower powerhouse together and create stability. Bring your arms down. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your arms back. See if you can knit your lower ribs together, pressing the back of your body into the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. You can do this with weights too. As you inhale and exhale your arms back. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your arms down. One more time. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your arms back. The lower ribs soften. The belly pulls down. Inhale your arms up. And this time curl your head, neck, and shoulders up off of the mat. As you do that, you press the back of your ribs into the mat, creating a leverage for your head. Your upper abdominals are lifting your head. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your arms back overhead. Inhale your arms to the ceiling. Exhale, curl your chin to chest, look into your stomach, and knit your lower ribs together. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your arms back, keeping your back long on the mat. One more time. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, look into your stomach. See if you can draw the muscles in and down. You're not pushing up. You're trying to pull together. Inhale your arms up and exhale your arms back. Bring your arms by your side. Now you're going to draw your tailbone under you and point that V shape up to the ceiling. Peel now your hips off of the mat. Think of your spine lifting one vertebra at a time. And then as you roll down, you go from top to bottom. First the ribs knit together, then your belly pulls in, and finally your tailbone hits last. Inhale, tailbone under, V up. Feel your low back start to peel away from the mat. Then your middle back, then your upper back. Tuck your chin a little bit so that the back of your neck is long. Now you're really feeling the back of your body, your back of your legs, your bottom, the muscles that support the back of your core. And as you round down, you drop your chest, then your ribs, your belly, and then your hips. Last time. Rolling up on the inhale. Stay here for the exhale. Roll down, inhale. Exhale and relax. Now we'll do the 100. So that's our breathing exercise. As we're breathing, you're going to think about expanding the rib cage, and on your exhale, you draw your stomach muscles in and up. When we breathe, when we're moving, you want to keep a little bit of that tension, that corsetry in your abdominal area, so that breath is really going into the back of the ribs, the sides of the ribs, and all the way down into the pelvis. We have the ability to expand our breath capacity, but it takes practice. Sometimes we just have tension in our chest and in our rib cage area, and all of our breath goes into our belly, extending our stomach muscles. So we're going to try to breathe into other areas of our trunk where we have a space to do so. So bringing the knees into the chest, give them a hug as you stretch your low back. Bring your legs into tabletop position, knees over the hips, and grab onto the backs of the legs to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. And you're going to inhale here, breathing into the back of your body as best you can. And as you exhale, draw the stomach muscles in and down. Extend your breath for 5 counts. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If your head and neck get tired, just let it go down. Keep breathing. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Watching the air come in, but not raising the belly. And then exhale, pulling those stomach muscles in and up. Good. Inhale, the breath is going under the stomach muscles into the pelvic area. And then you're going to exhale, squeezing that air out of your body. Now we're going to challenge it. Pump your arms. Inhale for 5 pumps. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. You can straighten your legs for challenge. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're at any time your stomach starts to push out, bend your knees and lower your head and keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. The end goal is legs low, stomach in. Keep breathing. 3 more breaths. Exhale. Back stays on the mat. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees in and lower the head. Feet come down onto the mat, further away from the bottom this time. The next exercise is the roll up. All of these exercises begin by engaging the core and starting to lengthen the back of the body. So here we bring our arms overhead on the exhale. Inhale, bring your arms up, chin to chest. Good, now we're gonna grab onto the back of the legs and round our back up. Deep stomach pulls us up. Rolling back down, 1 vertebra at a time. And exhale your arms overhead. Inhale as you come up. Grab on to turn that corner, deepening the stomach. Exhale. Inhale, rolling back. And exhale, arms overhead. Again, for the challenge, you reach your legs long as you inhale and exhale. You can still grab on to turn that corner. The arms help you get the stomach to go in as you come up. Inhale, rolling back. Zip your legs together. Feel the legs reach away from you, creating that opposition in the body. Exhale, arms overhead. One more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, round forward. This time, palms to the mat and flex your feet, pulling your toes back towards you. Round your forehead as close to your knees as possible, letting the back of the body stretch. Roll all the way back down and bend your right knee into your chest. Giving that leg a hug is going to stretch the back of your glutes. Grab onto the back of the leg and now stretch that leg up to the ceiling 3 times, warming up the hamstring. Point and flex your foot 3 times, stretching your calf. Do 3 circles with that ankle. We oftentimes get stuck in our joints. So just let the body start to open up here. Now you're going to find your body, you want to be building its awareness of your frame. So if your hip hikes, that right hip goes up towards your rib cage, lower your leg a little bit and keep your hips in one line with each other. Feel the stability of your pelvis. Your V is in that nice long straight line. Circle the right leg across the body, around and center. Across, around and center. Inhale, exhale. Every time that leg comes up, draw the stomach in. You're connecting now your legs to your core. One more time in this direction and hold. And now flex your foot, reaching that heel to the ceiling, and circle the opposite way. Around and up, one. I often put my hands on my pelvis to see if I can keep my hips stable. Two more. The deepening of your stomach muscles helps you anchor your hips. Bend that knee in one more time, and now draw that knee across your body, getting a stretch on the outside of your hip. See if you can keep your right hip down when you do that. We're not going into a twist yet. And now open that knee and keep your left hip grounded. Take that knee back up into the center. Stretch that leg as long as you can make it. Bend the left knee in. Pull it towards your chest. Grab the back of your leg. Stretch the leg 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Point and flex. 1, 2, 3. 3 circles in each direction. Good, and the other way. Good. Now this time, place your arms firmly by your side and let the right leg stretch and firmly press it down. Start to become aware of the rest of your body on the mat. It's helping stabilize you as you cross that leg. Across the body, around, 1. Across, around into the center, 2. Across, around, 3, 4, one more time, 5, reverse. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And 3. If that hip pops, make your circle smaller and smaller until you start to build the stability in that hip and it doesn't pop. Then the circle can get bigger. Bend that knee in towards your chest and then grab with your right hand, pulling that leg across your body. And you're gonna try to keep your left hip down on the mat. So that whole left side is long, the hips are still in one line. You're just stretching your outer glute. And now open up the knee, feeling the right hip try to press into the mat. When we stretch something, we have to pull in 2 directions. Otherwise, we're not creating length. So where we anchor the body is important. And we're learning how to find that opposition. Bend both knees into your chest and roll up to sit. Rolling like a ball. Grab onto the ankles or behind the legs. Lift your feet and find your balance. Pull the stomach muscles in, roll back. Exhale, come right back up. See if you can find your balance there. Inhale, scooping the stomach back. Exhale, come up and stick it. When you sit on both hips, are you sitting on one side more than the other? Can you find your balance that you come right up the center of the mat? Inhale, roll back. Exhale, balance. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, balance. You want to be on something really squishy here. And if you don't have a real squishy mat, see if you can be on a rug or something like that so it's easy on your back. One more time. Inhale, roll back. Exhale up, hold, and lower your feet. Using your stomach again, roll down. So every time we get up and down, we're using our stomach. Right knee comes into the chest. Grab on with both hands. Bring your chin into your chest, finding your deep stomach. Again, anytime your head and neck get tired, just put it down. You're building your abdominal strength to flex the body. And as it gets stronger, you won't feel it in your neck and shoulders as much. As you're holding there, extend the left leg kind of high and right in the center of your body. Pull in deeply and change. Left knee in, right leg long. Right in the center, that leg reaches. change. As you transition, you draw your stomach muscles in and up, holding the stability of your frame. Change. Change. Exhale. Change. Change. Last set. Change. The back of your ribs is really pressing down. Both knees in. Rest your head. Rock a little side to side. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. You can move your head side to side if your neck gets held or you feel tension. As you go to lift your head this second time for the double leg stretch, draw your chin into your chest so the back of your neck gets nice and long. And you feel your chest press down, your ribs knit together. You're pulling yourself up with your abdominal muscles. Look right into your stomach and see if you can pull them even deeper into the mat. They're gonna stay in as you reach your legs straight forward. Grab on and scoop deep. Exhale, bend in the knees, hug your ankles. Inhale, reach long and pull the stomach muscles in. Exhale, release. Inhale, deep stomach, building that opposition. One more time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, in. Now when your legs reach out, your arms are gonna reach up. So you're really connecting to your center. Inhale, deep stomach. Exhale, bend in. Keep your head and chest way up as you reach. And exhale, bend in. One more time. See if your arms can go way back towards your ears. Exhale, bend in. Rest your head. Good. Let your knees now just drop a little side to side. We're gonna build a twist. So the knees are windshield wipering. Your chest can stay level with the mat. Your hips are now lifting a little bit, rotating the hips. Good. Now let your knees drop out to the side and you're stretching your inner thighs. And you just pull the stomach muscles in and up to create even more of a stretch. Draw your legs back together, roll all the way up to sit, and the last of the foundational mat is the spine stretch forward. Open the legs to the width of the mat and flex your feet. Notice how that gives you more stretch on the back of your legs. When you're upright here, you want to make sure your sit bones are down, not under you, and your V is straight down, not under you. If you are sitting back here like this, you have very tight hamstrings and they're pulling you into a rounded spine. So all that lengthening of the back of the body eventually is going to help you be able to sit up tall and organize your posture in a long, tall back. In order to get your back hips straight down, you may need to bend your knees as much as you need to in order to lift the back of the body, lift the front of the body, and sit right on top of your hips. Inhale, see if you can grow even taller, like there's a string pulling you up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, draw your chin towards your chest and round your forehead towards the mat. Imagine there's a big beach ball in the middle of your mat and your body has to go up and over the ball. Inhale, restack your spine. Crown of the head stacks on top of the hips. Inhale, in and up through the middle of your body. Chin to chest, rounding forward. Just like we were peeling off the mat. Your ribs pull in, your belly pulls in, and you stretch towards your feet. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, relax. One more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding forward. Stretch. Inhale, sitting tall. And exhale, relax. To get up off of the mat, you're gonna take one leg under the other, like your kickstand. You can use your hands or you can roll over that shin to come into your lunge, and then you press up through that foot. Thank you so much. I'm going to be starting some other